Hey guys. Um, so I just wanted to give um, a little bit of advice for, or I guess I wanted to give you some tips on your in for. I wanted to give tips on what to do and not to do, and what possibly could help you in your 20s. I'm 29, about to turn 30, and I just wish that I would have known these things sooner uh, rather than later, I guess. The first thing I would advise: stop caring what other people think. If I would have stopped caring about what other people thought, life would have been a lot easier in my 20s. Um, Second, I guess, would be mm, don't drink so much alcohol. Um, I know that might kind of be an exciting thing when you are in um, when you're in your 20s, um, but I can assure you it does more damage than you know. Me, I was a binge drinker for a few years. I'm two and a half. No, I'm 2 years sober now. Um, but yeah, alcohol, just like anything, really, is good in moderation. Next thing would be watch your diet. I know you might hear this from a lot of adults, but they know what they're talking about. Again, this is a big thing that I wish I would have remembered, or I guess this is a big thing that I wish I would have heeded in my 20s. What you put into your body will eventually be what you get out of it. If you eat Taco Bell all the time and drink Mountain Dew and whatever, it will have a negative impact on your body. Whether that be, weight gain to acid reflux to just normal indigestion. Um, Second thing would be you don't, or I guess the third thing would be you don't have to have everything figured out. It's okay not to know. You're not supposed to know what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it. Worry about that in like your 30s and 40s. At least that's what I've heard. Your 20s are meant for experimentation. What do you think you'd like? What do you think you wouldn't like? What do you think you would excel at, or test the waters? If all of your life you've been a straight A student, go off and see what it feels like to, get an F. Or if all your life you have been doing things one particular way, do the complete opposite just to say you've done it. Experiences. That's what it's about. Because the more experiences you have, the better off you'll be later down the road. With me, I went through many different jobs. Um, I was a fast food worker. I was a carpenter. I was. I worked in a factory. Let's see what else. I worked at a grocery store, and I worked at a clothing department. I worked as a chef. I worked as a janitor. It's and out of all of that, I found my passion. I love to garden. I love to do home decorating. I like to draw. I like, the being a chef taught me that I like working with food. However, being in fast food taught me I don't like serving that food to people. You know, so nothing. I'm trying to cover up my shirt. It doesn't have the nicest term on it, and I want to be as professional as I can in this video. This is a serious topic, but yeah, that's just kind of what I wish I would have known sooner. Um, that's it, really. I guess there's the last thing. Well, the last and I guess the most important one of them all would be don't be upset or afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes aren't bad. Mistakes are very, very good. Mistakes are nothing more than a chance to learn something new. Say you're doing a task at work or school or at home and you get it wrong. It's not a bad thing. You've now just learned a different way to go about doing that said thing. It's you've learned how to do it better for next time. So I encourage mistakes. Mistakes are very awesome and useful tools. But yeah, so there's probably more, but that's all I can seem to think of right now. Um, just do your best. Be you. Don't be afraid of what others might think of you or, anything in that matter. So stay safe, guys. Be happy. Happy, happy, happy.